What's up, buttercups? It's the poor lipstick addict here, Devin, and it is time for my 9th update, I believe, in my whole collection project pan for 2021. This will be the August update, and I'm filming it into September, on the 1st of September, which is probably the closest to when I usually film this that I've gotten in a couple months. So we're pretty excited about that. So we're just gonna get into it. We probably won't be doing anything too extreme picture-wise or update-wise. It's just gonna be a quick refresher of like what products I have in here and how much progress I've been making. But I promise you that the lip project pan that I'm doing, I will be updating that right after this, and it has a great update. So I would definitely watch that because lip products are more my thing. So I would definitely watch that if you are into using up your products. But let's just get into this. So first up, we have the Nars Blush Mini in Dolce Vita, and this is, I believe this is the product I've had the longest out of all my products that are in this project, which I haven't had it very long. I believe I got it in 2019 for Christmas, like for a Christmas collection. So it's really not that old, but this is just a mini, and it looks like, can I show it to you? Hold on, let me move my lights. So as you can see, it is pretty empty. It's almost to the point where I will be needing to repress it, but I currently don't have the alcohol to repress it. So this is where it is right now. It is weighing in at 18.59 grams, and I used it 38 times. And if you are new, I count one use on my, if I use it as an eyeshadow, I count that as one use, and if I use it as blush, I count it as one use. So most of those uses were from it being a blush because I wear it every day. Pretty much every day. Even if I'm not wearing like any eyeshadow or anything, I still wear blush. Like just because I want to get it used up, and it's such a natural like blushy color that I don't know, I just throw it on. It's like part of my daily routine. And so I used it 38 uses, and I used up 0.23 grams from the amount that it was that I weighed it last month. So that's pretty on par with what I've been doing previous months. So I'm just gonna keep trucking along. Maybe by the end of next update, like the end of next month, I will repress it, or if I get sick of it sometime in this next month of September, I will repress it. If you can hear that, that is my dog telling me he wants in. So I will be all right, I'm back. So if I get sick of it, or if I need to repress it this month, I will repress it, and I will try to remember to take pictures of what it looks like before I repress it and what it looks like after I repress it once it's dried. And then I will have those for the next update. But if I don't repress it, I will probably repress it after the next update. And hopefully, I'm not trying to really finish this year, but I was just hoping to hit pan on it, honestly. So the fact that I could possibly finish it by the end of December is really exciting. Next up is my Maybelline liquid liner in the Master Precise All Day liquid liner that I got as a free sample with the purchase of my last mascara. It is weighing in at 4.19 grams, which is what it weighed in last month. And I only used it 4 times. But I've used it less times and it's showed progress. So I don't really understand that. And for a little bit, my scale said 4.2 grams. So I almost was like, it went up in weight, but then it switched. So it's like teetering on the edge of that. So it really hasn't moved, but I used it 4 times. It's just a standard black liquid liner with the pen tip or the felt tip. Yeah, the felt tip, sorry. I don't really use liquid liner, but I'm calling this one done because, like I said, it's a mini. I've had it in the project since the beginning of the project. So it's been like, I've been using it on my eyes. So I'm going to call it done, even though you can kind of get product. It's drying out a little bit, but you can still get product on it. So I don't really know. I've used it 62 times since the beginning of the year, and which has been like 0.24 like a quarter of a gram of use. But at the same time, I don't think that's that bad for a mini sample liquid liner that I got for free with purchase. So I'm gonna call that done, and I'm gonna be done with that, and I'm gonna be happy about it. Next up is my Mary Kay cream eye color in the shade Apricot Twist. And like I said, I got this as a free gift. Let me just like move that out of the way so you can maybe see. It's literally just lining the edge around this portion of the container. It's just coating the edges. Like, it's very thin around there. So I'm really hoping that I finish it in this next month. I use it every day, so I'm hoping either next month or like the middle of October I will finish it. So either this month or next month, September or October update, it will be done. But I'm really honestly hoping for, sorry, my light. I'm really honestly hoping that it's done this next month. But it weighed in at 14.1 grams, and I used it 27 times this month for a total of 0.64 grams used, which is, it's going really well. And the fact that I've had it since the beginning of the year and I use it a lot, like I use it pretty frequently. Excuse me. So I'm feeling pretty good about that one. Next up is my Abh Eye Primer Sample. It's just this little mini. It weighed in at 4.2 grams, which was a difference of 0.01 grams, and I used it once. Like I said, because this is in the project, I've been using this so frequently that I've been neglecting my eyeshadow palette. And I use this when I use my eyeshadow palette, or if I use my blush as just a one and done eyeshadow look. I put this on before I put the blush on because the blush is very powdery. So once this is gone, I will use this more often. So that's kind of where I'm going with that, and like what I've been doing with that. So we're just gonna keep trucking on those. And then the next 2 items are my Dose of Colors eyeliner trio, which obviously the purple one, RIP, is already used, but let's not talk about it, okay? So I have the black one in Caviar and the blue one in Splash. They both are weighing in at 4.97 grams right now, which I believe is what they weighed in last month, both of them. I used Caviar, which is the black one, 10 times and no progress. And then I used Splash twice, no progress. So these I had a sheet of paper going that I was keeping tallies on, but I don't have it anymore. I don't know where it went. And if I find it, I will mark them again. But they are both pretty much at the same spot, which is kind of surprising because I use the black one way more than I use the blue one. But I did use the blue one as a lip liner one use at one time as a lip liner. And so they're both at the same spot, and now I can't roll them down. They are not rolling down. What did I do? Oh God. Well, we'll try and fix that off camera. But anyway, and the last thing that I have to update you guys on is I have two things left, sorry. I have the Elf Hydrating Concealer, Camo Concealer in Medium Sand. So this is not really my shade anymore. I'm definitely a lot lighter than this shade, really. So I don't use it very often. I can blend it out enough, and then if I kind of go over it with a powder. So I usually get pimples around my blush zone, so I just put the blush over it. Or if I get it down here, I usually use a little bit of my eyeshadow palette. I have a light color in there that I usually, like base color, that I usually dot that on over the top to kind of set it and change the color slightly. I've been using this a little bit. I only used it 6 times this month, and it's still weighing in at 33 grams, period, which is the same thing it weighed in last month. So I guess I didn't really make any progress on this. It looks like it's sitting about right here. Oh my goodness. I don't know why I'm so tired. It's like 5 o'clock. So whatever. So we're just still going on that. I don't use it very often. Then we have my Anastasia Beverly Hills Lash Brig Volumizing Mascara. This weighed in at 44.42 grams, and I used it 30 times. So almost every day, except for almost every day. The wand looks like that. I'm really sorry. My dogs are throwing down. And I used 41.41 grams of this month. I'm not a huge fan of this mascara. Alright, I'm back. They've quieted down a little bit, so I'll hurry through this. So update, I did get the caps back on. I got it to roll back down, so that's great. What I was saying before about this mascara is I like the wand, but I don't really like the formula. I think once it dries out a little bit, I might like it a little bit more because it's just super gloopy. Like, there's so much product on the wand still. When I take it out, like, the stopper's not really doing much. So it's not that I don't like the product, really. It's just that I think that there's... I just think there's too much product on the wand right now. And also, I think I mentioned that I, like, got a couple samples in the mail before the last update, and I have not used them yet because I'm lazy, and obviously I forgot about them. But that is everything that I have for this update. And trust me when I say, if you watch my lip project pan videos, that update is going to be sick. So I would stay tuned for that update. But that is all I have. I hope you guys are staying happy, healthy, and are having a great, wonderful August and beginning of September. Bye!